Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video that I put out about my personal tips for picking a college that you'll enjoy over your 4 or 5 years. If you haven't got the chance to watch that, make sure you definitely go back and watch that. I'll put the link down below. Today's video is actually going to be about AP classes and summer classes and why you should take them. Let's get into it. All right, so the question is, should you take AP courses? So the first thing, I guess I'll just give you some pros that I think are a good reason to take these AP classes. So the first thing is that obviously if you do well in the course, it's going to raise your GPA. And we all know the higher GPA is, the better it's gonna look on your high school transcript for college, right? So that's definitely one reason if you're trying to boost your GPA to get into maybe a more difficult school, or your GPA isn't where you want it and you're trying to raise it up, then AP courses are definitely able to do that. Okay, so they also look better on the college transcript, not from the point necessarily of raising your GPA, but it shows colleges and recruiters that you can handle college course load, especially if you're taking maybe like 2 or 3 at a time, right? It shows that you are capable of handling the coursework, and that you're going to be able to handle like whatever major it is you're trying to get into. All right, and then the last and probably most obvious pro is that these courses can give you credit for your college, right? And some of you probably don't understand exactly what that means, but if I take AP chemistry, right, and I pass with the score that's necessary, some schools require a 4, some require 5, some require 3, right? So you have to look into, and you might want to call the school that you're applying to. But if you get that score, you can essentially get 1 or 2 semesters out of a general chemistry class, which saves you money on textbooks and it frees up time in your schedule. So from that standpoint, it is definitely worth it. All right, so now we're going to talk about a few of the cons. So I know a lot of you guys are probably seniors watching this video, or maybe you're juniors, you're looking a little bit earlier, maybe even earlier on. So the one thing that I know definitely affected my decision to take AP classes was senioritis. Senioritis hit me early. I was like, by the end of sophomore year, I was like, I'm tired. But that's definitely a factor. So don't take more, than you're willing to do the work for, right? And so obviously there are different AP classes that give you different workloads. So physics is going to be different than psychology, and Spanish might be different than, biology, right? So make sure that you look into those. Obviously you can talk to upperclassmen, brothers, sisters. You can look up even online to find out how much work a course is going to be. So that's definitely one thing to consider. All right, and then the second is going to be your GPA. So I know I kind of put that on the pros list, but it can also be a con, because if you don't keep up with your work, if you don't do on quizzes, you don't do on tests, it can sink your GPA. So if you're going to commit to doing this, really commit to do it, so that it doesn't bring your GPA down, because you don't want that. All right, guys, so here we have the 10 most popular AP exams. I know this is from 2013, but these things don't tend to change that much. And I pulled this from the website called educationbythenumbers.org, just so you can see kind of the likelihood of you getting credit out of it, right? So if you look here, I took personally calculus AB, which you can see people did relatively well in that. And then I also took psychology and I took world history. So both of those, world history was a little bit harder, but basically what you want to do before you take a course is come look at these things and see like how rigorous this is. Because obviously for something that's like world history, where there's only a 47.2% pass rate, and that's for not the course, but the final exam, right? But anyway, if there's a 47.2 pass rate, you might not want to take that. You might want to take something that's a little bit easier, like psychology. That has a 66% pass rate, and the 20% of the scores got a 5, right? So just look at that and take that into consideration. All right, so then on the other end, we have the 10 least popular, which is from the same website. And really the only thing I have here to show you is that language is not easy. I personally did not take any AP language courses. Furthest I got was Spanish 3. But just kind of keep that in mind if you're considering doing those things, it is going to be a little bit more work. So the next topic that we're going to talk about is the summer classes. And in terms of summer classes, I actually think they're a really great idea for 2 reasons. The first reason would be obviously it's just more credit, right? So the more classes you have coming into freshman year, the easier your schedule can be. So, during my freshman year, or before my freshman year, I went to something at Hampton that allowed me to take basically 9 credits, which is, for those of you who don't know, that's basically half a semester. And so that can be a lot of weight off your shoulders. So I would highly recommend trying to go to a summer course if you can for that reason also, especially if you're a freshman or a transfer student, either way, it takes weight off your shoulders knowing like that I'm familiar with the campus, I know my way around, and it helps you meet people, right? So that's something I would definitely say, like make sure you get out and don't just be like a bookworm when you're on the campus during the summer. Get out and do things, meet people, make friends, because your support system while you're away from home is so important. I can't stress that enough. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the content today. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time.